The master detailer stands before a colossal, mud-caked industrial crawler bulldozer in a dimly lit industrial hangar.
Close-up of the detailer's steel-gray eyes scanning the layers of dried, cracked earth on the bulldozer's blade.
The detailer reaches out and touches the thick mud on the high-clearance chassis, his finger leaving a faint mark. The detailer picks up a heavy-duty steel scraper from his workbench, his navy blue coveralls crinkling as he moves.
The detailer begins scraping the front blade, a large slab of mud falling to the concrete floor with a heavy thud. Extreme close-up of the metal scraper peeling away mud to reveal a glimpse of faded yellow paint underneath. The detailer moves to the side of the bulldozer, scraping mud away from the hydraulic cylinders. Detailer uses a smaller pick tool to clear mud from the steel-caged halogen floodlights on the roof.
The detailer wipes sweat from his forehead with the back of his gloved hand, leaving a smudge of grease. He starts hammering a large chisel into the mud packed between the track links. The detailer inspects the front grille, which is completely blocked by straw and dried muck.
He uses a stiff, bristled brush to knock away the loose dust from the engine vents.
The detailer looks at the mountain of mud on the floor and nods, satisfied with the dry cleaning phase.
The detailer connects a high-flow industrial pressure washer to a large water tank.
He puts on a pair of clear safety goggles, his gray eyes visible through the lenses.
Slow-motion shot of water slicing through a thick layer of mud on the bulldozer's side panel. The detailer directs the water jet into the tracks, clearing the space between the steel pads.
Muddy water cascades down the yellow body of the bulldozer, forming a dark river on the floor.
Close-up of the detailer's firm grip on the pressure washer wand, his forearm muscles tensed.
The detailer pauses to inspect his progress, the bulldozer now mostly yellow but covered in a thin film of grime.
The detailer watches as the white foam turns brown and begins to slide down the yellow paint.
He scrubs the heavy steel blade with a stiff brush, removing the last of the stubborn rust stains.
He uses a vacuum to suck up the dust from the heavy rubber floor mats.
A microfiber cloth wipes the control levers and the steering controls.
The detailer cleans the inside of the thick safety glass windows, revealing a clear view.
Back outside, he rinses the foam off the bulldozer, revealing a much brighter yellow surface.
The detailer inspects the engine compartment, which is filled with dried oil and grime.
He sprays a specialized engine degreaser over the massive diesel engine block.
The detailer uses a detailing brush to clean the cooling fins of the radiator.
A gentle stream of water rinses the engine, being careful around the electrical components.
The detailer dries the engine with compressed air, the water droplets flying off the clean metal.
He applies a protective dressing to the rubber hoses and plastic components in the engine bay.
The detailer closes the engine bay panels, which now click shut with a satisfying sound. He turns his attention to the steel tracks again, using a wire brush to remove surface rust.
He uses a polishing machine on the faded yellow paint of the hood.
Close-up of the buffer spinning, the yellow paint reflecting the hangar lights.
The detailer wipes away the polish residue with a clean microfiber towel. He polishes the steel-caged halogen floodlights until they shine like jewels. The detailer applies a ceramic coating to the yellow paint to protect it from future mud. He uses a heat gun to restore the faded black plastic trim around the cab windows. The detailer cleans the hydraulic hoses with a specialized silicone-based cleaner. He applies a heavy-duty lubricant to the track pins and bushings. The detailer cleans the steps and handrails leading up to the cab, making them safe again. He uses a metal polish on the exhaust stack, bringing out a dull silver shine. The detailer inspects the undercarriage with a high-power flashlight, checking for remaining dirt. He finds a small patch of mud in a crevice and removes it with a detailing pick. The detailer wipes down the massive hydraulic pistons until they are smooth and gleaming. The detailer cleans the operator's seat, a heavy-duty fabric material, with an extractor. He polishes the dashboard gauges until they are clear and easy to read.
The detailer uses a tire and track dressing to give the steel tracks a clean, dark look.
He wipes the Caterpillar emblems one last time with a finishing cloth. He picks up his tools and begins to organize them back into his kit.
The detailer takes off his mesh back cap and wipes his forehead, looking satisfied. Close-up of the front blade, reflecting the lights of the hangar with a perfect gloss. The detailer walks around the bulldozer, inspecting it one last time. The camera captures the detailer's reflection in the freshly polished yellow side panel. The detailer climbs into the cab and starts the massive diesel engine.
The bulldozer's engine rumbles to life, a powerful and clean sound.
The detailer turns off the engine and steps down, the silence returning to the hangar. A wide shot shows the detailer standing next to the shining bulldozer as the hangar doors open.
The screen fades to black with a final close-up of the clean Caterpillar logo.